What's up, y'all? It's Jerisha doing a little nighttime chit chat. Um, Update on my journey to being an LCSW. I got a couple of questions and I wanted to answer them and say a couple of things that's on my mind tonight. I live in Florida. For Florida, you have to do 15 clinical hours and 100 supervision hours for your LCSW. Mostly, I think Florida is the only state that has that amount of hours. All the other states are 3,000. Man, it's really been the mercy and the wisdom of God to kind of lock me in down here, because baby, I was trying to get out of Florida fast. But if I would have left Florida, I would have been having to do 3,000 hours. And at the time, I was just so desperate to get back home to Tennessee, I didn't even care. But I'm so grateful that it didn't work out, because I can't imagine doing 3,000 hours. But anyway, so Florida is 15,000 hours, 100 supervision hours. Right now, I am finally under 1,000. I think I am like 950 left. So that's at the rate that I'm going, that's about a year and some change. Of course, if I increase my clientele, it can cut my time down. But right now, I'm going at a pace that is healthy for me. So that gives me about a year and some change. I was just thinking about, the growth that I have been forced to experience doing these hours, and how just kind of like how the Lord has shown me how this is ministry. I feel like I understand pastors to another level of being committed to a body, of being committed to a church, and being committed to a people that God has called them to, and having to walk with them every day, walk with them in their burdens, pray for them, walk with them daily, weekly, preparing sermons, preparing their minds. When they want to probably go do something else, they have been called to the body. And this is what the Lord has called me to the body in this way, and people who don't know Christ. And I guess it's been really revealing about what's in my heart. Sometimes my lack of compassion for people when I feel like I'm tired or don't have it, or I'm not gonna lie, I feel like because therapy is such a work that pours out, you have to pour out constantly every day. It has made me want to become a bit more selfish, if you will. And God has really been highlighting that, and like really highlighting how I need to depend on Him, really highlighting that just because I don't like something or like aspects about this, it does not mean that I need to allow my love to go cold for people. So I've just been learning a lot. I think that I'm grateful that I got to this point to figure out I don't want to do therapy for the rest of my life. I'm excited to finish because I want to get in like program management, coordination, maybe even policies. I've always had a heart for like legislation and policy, but also like forensic. I would love to get into some forensic social work. So I have a lot of things that I'm desiring to do with this licensure, that I think will be different and fun. I just gotta get there. Perseverance, I feel like that should be my name. I've had to persevere through a lot. College wasn't easy. A lot of things that I've been through has not been easy, but I feel like this perseverance is on a whole nother level. especially when you just not the way you thought things or desired things to work out, it just didn't. So, and then life happening. I've had some very hard things happen last year and the beginning of this year. And I was telling a couple of people that I feel like I'm coming out of a fog, like a crisis mode fog, that I'm now finally getting clarity. So it has been a journey. So for anybody that is on this journey, seeking to start this journey, I encourage you to do it. Please have a good support system. Please have good other people that's on this journey with you, or try to find them. Or if you can't find them, here is one of them right here. And we in this together. I know that the Lord is training up mental health clinicians for a reason, and it's just not an easy work. That's all I can say. Therapy is a part of healing and deliverance, and it's pretty messy, but to God be the glory. So that's my little late night chit chat. Until next time I see y'all.